The moon cast an ethereal glow on the deserted street as young Timmy hurriedly walked home from his friend's house. The chilling wind whispered through the empty trees, sending shivers down his spine. Timmy quickened his pace, clutching his backpack tightly. As he turned a corner, the street lamp flickered, casting fleeting shadows that seemed to dance malevolently. Timmy's breath hitched as he felt an unsettling presence behind him. He stole a glance, only to see an empty street trailing into the darkness. An eerie fog enveloped the surroundings, reducing visibility to a mere few feet. Timmy's heart raced and his footsteps echoed in the desolate silence. Suddenly, he heard faint footsteps echoing in tandem with his own. Panic set in as he quickened his pace, but the footsteps persisted. A sinister whisper brushed against his ear, and Timmy froze. "Join us!" it hissed, sending a chill down his spine. He scanned the foggy abyss around him, but saw nothing. Ignoring the voice, he continued, the rhythmic footsteps persisting. As Timmy approached an old, decrepit playground, the swing swayed in the wind, creating an eerie symphony. Unsettled, he cast a nervous glance around, realizing the footsteps had ceased. The oppressive silence intensified as the swing creaked ominously, moving as if propelled by an unseen force. In the dim moonlight, Timmy spotted a shadowy figure standing beneath the flickering street lamp. Fear gnawed at him as the figure beckoned him closer. Despite his instincts screaming at him to flee, an inexplicable force drew him toward the enigmatic silhouette. The figure materialized into a spectral form, a faceless entity draped in tattered garments. It extended a skeletal hand, and Timmy, unable to resist, reached out to touch it. A bone-chilling cold gripped him as a flood of haunting images flashed before his eyes. Apparitions of the street consumed by darkness, whispering voices, and the figure leading him into an abyss. Terrified, Timmy recoiled, stumbling backward. The playground morphed into a nightmarish landscape, shadows contorting into grotesque forms. Panicking, he sprinted through the fog-shrouded street, the spectral figure in pursuit. As he ran, the buildings seemed to loom menacingly, their windows reflecting distorted images of his terror-stricken face. The fog thickened, disorienting him, until he found himself standing in front of an ancient cemetery. Tombstones stood like silent sentinels, casting ominous silhouettes. From the depths of the graveyard, unearthly whispers echoed. Timmy hesitated, caught between the pursuing spectre and the ominous cemetery. As he entered, the gravestones seemed to whisper the stories of the departed, their ghostly tales intertwining with the ominous atmosphere. Suddenly, a spectral hand emerged from a grave, grasping at Timmy's ankle. He wrenched free, stumbling backward, his breath ragged. The graveyard came alive with phantasmal entities, reaching out for him, their ethereal moans sending shivers through his soul. In a desperate bid to escape, Timmy sprinted through the spectral horde, the fog thickening with each step. The street ahead materialized, and he found himself back in the desolate neighborhood. The spectral figure loomed ahead, its faceless visage conveying a silent menace. With nowhere to run, Timmy faced the figure, its form undulating like shadows. The haunting whispers crescendoed, enveloping him in an otherworldly symphony. As the whispers reached a deafening climax, the figure dissipated, leaving Timmy alone in the silent night. Exhausted and disoriented, he stumbled toward his home, the fog dissipating as dawn approached. The once ominous street returned to normalcy, but Timmy couldn't shake the residual unease. The memories of that harrowing night lingered, a chilling reminder of the thin veil between the known and the supernatural.